let's get ourselves, we're going to do the thing where we start lying down. If you have a block, I'm using a ball. Eventually we're going to hold on to something like this to work the abs. So grab a book, a block, anything you got going on. We're going to come lying back. And if you want to use a block underneath you, I have a ball today. You can place the block underneath your back, bring the soles of the feet together, and you can put another block underneath your head. Let me move over so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to pin myself in a minute. It's one of these, so, where you just kind of lie back and open up the chest. I will pin myself. I will mute everybody. I'm just getting us started. Just come into that inhale and the exhale, maybe one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. I'll go ahead and pin myself. If for some reason you can't hear me or see me, let me know, because I forgot to ask that at the beginning, but I think we're okay. So come lying down on your back, soles of the feet together, and just start to breathe. Inhale and exhale. We're going to take several breaths here, just in a little bit of a trip of where our breath is this morning. And, you know, it can affect the way your body, physical aspects of your body, the way your hips will relax. If you can get a breath deep enough into the lower lobes of the lungs, letting go of the inner groin. That one hand on your belly, you could feel the inhale as the belly gets big, and the exhale as everything relaxes and releases. The knees open, the shoulders relax. And then we do that again. So when we take the inhale in, let's pause at the top of the inhale. And then push down against the belly, exhale, let it go. Push out the air, let it all go. Let's do that one more time. Hear the breath, hear the hum as it inhales. Hear it come in. And then through the back of your throat, push it all out, open your mouth and let it go. Now open up your arms, let your arms come out to the sides with your palms face up towards the sky. If you have shoulder restrictions, bend your elbows as much as you need to. Do whatever you need so that you're not focused on something that's uncomfortable. Now draw the breath in once again. And then exhale, let it go. You can do it through your nose or through your mouth, whichever one you're getting more comfortable with. On this next breath, let's inhale. Let it take a little bit longer than the last time. Fill up that belly. On the exhale, let it all go. And then we'll do that one more time. Take the inhale to the top and pause. Hold, 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 hold. Like you're going to blow up. Now let it all go. Nicely done, everybody. Just bring the knees together, stay on your back. If you're anxious to get up and start moving, it's okay. We'll get there eventually. We're going to bring our right knee in. And as we draw the right knee in, we're going to push through the tailbone all the way towards the front of the mat. As you lift your right leg up towards the sky, just draw that leg up and rotate through the ankle. Little movement here through the ankle goes a long way when we get up to do our warrior poses. And then hold it. Press the ball of the foot up towards the sky. Now push through the heel, start to lengthen the leg. Inhale, slowly lift the head up, using the abdominal muscles to pull yourself up. Extend your left leg long if you want more, and draw the forehead towards your knee. A little bit of a scissor action here as you draw that right knee in towards your nose and hold. Roll the shoulders back. If you have a strap and you prefer to use a strap, go for it. I'm going to bring my hands more up towards my shins and just pull it in just a little bit more. And then a nice and long on my left side. I feel the heel push to the front of the mat. Drop your head all the way down. Keep the length of your left side as you pull the right knee to the outside of the rib. Make it work towards the diagonal edge of your armpit and hold. Keep pushing through your left foot. And then let that right leg come out to the side. Let the head drop to the floor. Now, the more you take your left hand to that left hip and kind of rotate that hip down, the more you can let the right leg go out to the side. Are you encouraging that right foot to flex so you can feel more of a stretch? And then inhale, pull yourself back up to where we started. Just let this leg kind of migrate over to the other side. I switch my left hand over right and just let it go. My right arm, I'm going to keep it bent like a field goal post and let it come down towards my ear and let it rest. My right leg will come over to the left, and then I'm going to look over to the right. Feel the rotation in your neck. Feel that nice stretch in your right rib side. If you feel like this is too intense, just narrow everything out. So bend the leg and don't bring it out so much. Just kind of play with it. Come back up to center. We're going to take the heel towards the heart. Once again, lift the left leg up. Thread this right arm under and pull everything in. We're getting those hips ready for warrior poses. On the exhale, drop it all the way down. We're going to let this leg come back up where we started and make some circles. I want you to feel the rotation, that ball and socket joint as you work over to the right, and then bring the leg down, make it come to an inner circle to the left, and then we'll exhale, place the right foot to the floor. Bend your left knee in, grab the outside of the, let the leg go up to the sky first. Rotate through the foot. So watch your neck here. If your neck is really, chin is way up to the sky and you feel that there's like a little bit of a kink in your neck, bring the chin in a little bit more. Reach up for that left leg. Maybe push through the mound of the big toe. Pull in through the abdominal wall there to extend the right leg out and hold. Breathe here. Now, maybe you slide from your thigh to your calf to pull in a little bit more with that scissor effect. It's up to you. On the exhale, draw the back of the head to the earth. Simply pull that left knee towards that left diagonal armpit and just slide the right hand onto the right thigh, like you're ironing out your right top thigh. Hold it there. Everything's rooted in, locked down. Let the left leg come out to the side. Not too much movement there with your buttock muscles. They're kind of staying in place. And then pull yourself back up to center. Let yourself migrate over to the right. You can bend your left elbow if you'd like and look over your left shoulder. It's not as intense if you just straighten the arm. If you bend it, you get a different stretch. You can gently remind this left leg to land and look. Pull everything back up to center, please, and hold back to where we started. Maybe even reach that right leg up. And then exhale, drop it all the way down, bring the heel to your heart. I'm threading my left arm under my right and pulling in. If you can't get there, that's okay. Exhale, release. We're going to release it all down. Bring your right leg up. Oh, wait, sorry, you're going to make circles first. Make those circles. Can't be uneven. Won't know how to do things today. Work in the opposite direction. Work the abs and then pull back to center. Place the knees so that that happy baby bug pose feels really good. I'm going to reach for my baby toes. It makes me feel really good in my middle back here. You can reach just for your thighs, but rock it back and forth. Open up to a nice little straddle. Maybe grab your toes or just your inner thighs. Rock it back and forth. Whew. We're going to come back to center and we're going to grab our block or grab. You don't need it. You can't find one. You don't have to grab it. But I want you to hold on if you have something. You're going to hold it up. Just like this. I want the baby fingers are rotating to the edge of the block and you're kind of opening up your chest like you would do in a downward dog. I'm going to rock it up, pause and hold that. Now, the more I press against the block or the book or the videotape, whatever you got going on, the more the shoulder blades come together. Squeeze as if there was a small tennis ball between your inner thighs. And then you exhale, back arms come out. Inhale up and squeeze. As you squeeze, I want you to squeeze the belly. If this is too much for you, you could stay here and you could just come down and up. Everybody exhale back. Inhale up, hold and squeeze. Exhale back. We've got 7 more of these and squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale back. Inhale up. This is really good for the spine. Exhale back. Inhale up. Let's go a few more. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, keep going. Exhale, inhale. Why don't we do one more, just for the heck of it? And hold. Hold yourself up here. Place your feet to the floor if it's too much. Hold here for a moment. And then can you bring the feet in and then out? So I want you to come 1, 2, and then out. So I'm holding the ball here. I want you to come towards the elbows, towards the armpits, towards the elbows, all the way out. So it goes elbows, armpits, elbows, out. Elbows, armpits, elbows, out. Now, if it's too much, you put your foot on the floor, you go knee, knee, all the way out 1. Knee, knee, all the way out 2. If it hurts your back, please listen. Do your feet 1 at a time. Let's try 2 more. In, out, out, in, out, out. Everybody hold. Right up like you're doing crow for 3, for 2, for 1. Release it, roll it back. Come all the way up onto your knees. How we doing? Keep that little block, ball or block, because we're going to use it at the end. That was a little, let's get warm. Let's get rolling. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. We feeling nice and warm? Move those hips around a little bit. They should feel pretty good. Actually, give them a little bit of a circle and notice. When we usually do this without laying on our back, you can feel the edges of those circles. This feels a little bit looser probably. Move in both directions and then come back to center. So the same feeling we just had holding on to the block with the elbows turning in, shoulder blades coming together, inhale. And on the exhale, release into your cat pose. Push against the tops of your feet, please. Inhale, lengthen and look up. Exhale. We have 2 more of those to go. Now, don't do this like a robot. It's easy to do it because we do it a lot. Take an inhale, chin up. Feel the entire bone structure of your back to your skull to the top of your head. And then tailbone tucks under, pull it all the way in, including the bones of your feet and your hands. 2 more. Inhale. Look up. Exhale. Pull it all the way in. You got 1 more to go. Inhale. Look it up all the way. Exhale. Pull it in and hold. Chin in towards chest and breathe. On the exhale, let it go. So I'm going to dial my left leg out. I want to make sure everybody's good, right? You can see me, you can hear me. Unmute yourself and let me know if you can't. Your left leg dials out, your right leg will extend. The right arm comes all the way up. Now look, I'm not collapsing in this left arm. I'm definitely rotating elbow towards thumb to lift and hold. Flex this toe and hold it. Extend the arm forward for a moment and feel how long you can go here. If it's too much, keep the right foot to the floor. I'm going to come around this way now that we all know where we're going. So we're going to exhale, pull the elbow to the outside of the hip. Feel that. Inhale. Exhale to the outside of the hip. Inhale. Exhale, outside of hip. Inhale. Keep going. Exhale. Inhale. Too much, take a break. Exhale. Inhale. Let's do 5 more. Breathing in. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it out here, maybe reach for the ankle, bow it out. And then as you turn that right arm down, you're going to keep your right foot up, turn the right hip down. Go right into your spinal balance, adjust your hands as needed, extend the left arm up. And breathe. Lift up through your chest. Exhale, elbow into knee. Inhale up. Exhale, elbow into knee. Inhale up. Keep going. Exhale. Inhale, you have 7 more. Exhale. 6 more for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the elbow to knee. Kick it all the way back. If it's good for you to reach back and bow it, you will. If you prefer, just keep it here. Just hold for a moment. And then we're just going to exhale that right leg. Let it flop behind the left foot and peek over it for a moment. Whew. Come back to center. We got to stretch that right hand out. So you're going to climb up onto your knees like this and bring your right hand out at me. Stop in the name of love. I know that's what you wanted to do. Bring this guy around and push this back. My elbow bends a little bit and I push back. Just feel the stretch in that wrist. Now, make a fist of the wrist. Hands come over like rock, paper, scissors and just move it in a little. Feel that? Now just move it up and down, up and down. Move the elbow around. Draw it all the way up. Yeah, we're going to come back with this one arm, reaching for your ankle. Left arm comes up. Reach it up and a little bit back. On the exhale, come back to center. You're going to come back to your center, and we're going to go the other way. So now you dial your right leg out, extend left arm, reach the left arm up towards the sky, and breathe. Hold here for a moment. So there's no need to lift the leg if you don't feel steady. You hear that wind the other day, right? It can blow you all over if you're not rooted, right? I kept thinking, is my house going to blow away? So root yourself through your hands, your knees, lift the left leg up if it feels correct, and then extend the arm forward. We're looking for extension here. We're looking for the fingertips over the ears and really reaching. On the exhale, bring the elbow to the back of the hip and then pull back. Exhale, back of hip and pull back. We have 8 more. Exhale, 7, squeeze. Pause when you do it. 6, you got it. 5, 4, we're getting the stomach stuff out of the way for 3, 2, maybe hold it here, hold it. You can reach back and bow it if you'd like. And then as you transition, the left arm will come down. Use that rotation of the shoulder to come down. Turn your hip down. Notice how that goes from here to here, right? Lift your chest up. Extend the right arm out and hold. Draw the arm bones into the arm socket. Feel everything. Remember how we worked our foot when we were lying on the floor? Feel the same thing here. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale up. Exhale in. Don't fake this. Bring your chin in towards your knee. 8 more. For 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold the elbow to knee and pause. Pull it all the way in. Inhale, kick it out and hold. You'll reach back and bow it out if you'd like. Your right hand could come to the floor and your heel could just go to the sky if that's better. Lift the chest up. And then inhale. On the exhale, bring the right hand down, let the left leg land over the right. Now, before you twist, make sure you lift the chest up. Then you twist. You can hurt your back if you don't. Pull everything back to your table, wiggle it around a little bit, maybe rotate through the shoulders. Don't get so stuck because you're trying so hard. And then come up onto your knees, tuck your toes under, stop right here. Bring this guy back, give it a little stretch. Bend the elbow a little bit, pull the heel of the hand. And then as you make the fist, draw everything down, feel that stretch in the front of your wrist. Awesome. Inhale and exhale. Now we're going to shake the wrist out, the elbow and the shoulder. Bring this guy all the way up and back. So one arm comes down towards the heel or to the butt. One arm comes up and you just reach back. Inhale and exhale. Woo. Come back to center. Hold right here. Hands will come right to the center. Right together makes it harder. As you step the right foot and the left foot, you come to stand. Come all the way up. How we doing? Totally weird class today, right? Never know what you're going to expect. Palms together, lift the chest up and hold. Rock yourself back and forth. Breathe. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest up nice and tall and hold. So a little bit of our theme today is flying because we're about to fly, you guys. We're getting vaccinated. The world is opening. So we're going to get steady and strong and do a little flying here. Inhale, pull it all the way up. Exhale, swan dive forward, bend the knees. Hands towards the mat. Inhale, lengthen the spine. This is a half sun salute. Exhale, fold forward and hold. Shake the head up. Bend the knees slightly. You reverse your swan dive up on the inhale. Yep, like huge wings. Pull yourself up and a little bit back. Now feel the rib cage lift up. Exhale, tailbone down. Pull back to the center of the heart and hold. We'll do that one more time. I want you to feel every aspect of this as much as you have possible, capacity in your brain to take hold of it. Exhale, dive forward. There's that flying off the cliff. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees and pull yourself all the way back up. Feel the rotation of the shoulders. Exhale, hands to the heart. Hold. Excellent. So move around in your feet again. Make sure they're not stiff. Make sure your ankles are feeling okay. Even bring your hands to your knees for a moment and do some figure eights. So we don't want this stuck feeling because we're getting out of that now. We're flying. So move through the hips and the knees and then come back to center and hold in Samastitihi. Set your intentions for your practice today if there are any. Feel as if that really, really nice friend just put her or his hands right on your shoulders and said, it's all gonna be good, right? Roll the shoulders back, lift the heart up. Let's take an inhale, draw it up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, lift the chin, step back to your high push-up and pause. Hold from your high push-up. I encourage you to drop to your knees if you prefer. Looking good, shoulders away from ears, focus just a little forward. All right, ready? Let's go to an exhale to a low push-up if it's good for you. Beautiful. Nice, Tana. Exhale all the way back, downward facing dog. Sibel is here, the beautiful Sibel. All the way back to downward dog and just breathe. Ha. So I can't encourage you enough that if the upward dog, downward dog, push-up stuff is bugging your shoulders, you don't do it. Let's all just do this one more time. Come to a plank and hold. We're doing it slow enough so you can assess the situation. Your belly needs to stay nice and straight, like a board. And as you exhale, it stays straight as you come down. On the inhale, you pull yourself up. Make sure that it's the upper back moving first before lower back. Now, here's the hard part. Pull your belly up first before you pull back into downward dog. If you're sagging the hips when you move into downward dog, you're going to wake up and say, my back bothers me after yoga. And that's the reason why. Let's take 3 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Hi, loose. We get everybody here. Look towards your fingers. Jump our step to the front of the mat. Take an inhale, lengthen. Take an exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Lift up. Hands to the center of the heart. Exhale, hold. So let's do this all together. Ready? Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale to your halfway. Step back to your high push-up. All in one line, exhale. If it's too much for upward dog, you just come here and pull into downward dog. Everybody finishes right here. 2 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Look towards your fingers. Jump or step to the front of the mat. Take an inhale. Lengthen the spine. Exhale. I place my knuckles to the floor to get an extra stretch in my wrist there as I fold forward. And then bend the knees. Pull it all the way up. We're going down one more time. Exhale, come all the way down. Inhale, lengthen. Step back to your high push-up. Exhale, low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, all the way back, downward facing dog. Breathe. Let's bring our toes to touch and extend our right leg up. Bend the knee and peel it open. Noticing if your right shoulder is opening, try to keep it nice and squared. Imagine you have these 2 huge squishy marshmallows underneath your palms and squish them down, sticking to the mat as you push forward and down. That's going to help to elongate shoulders away. Tailbone up towards the sky, sit bones down. It's a weird situation going on here. Roll through that right knee and then crunch the right knee to the right elbow like you would do a crow pose. Like we practiced when we were doing our sit-up. Now kick it all the way back. You're going to do that again 3 more times. Right knee to the upper arm if you can get it there. Kick it back. I'm modifying. Right knee to right elbow. Pause. Kick it back. Right knee to right elbow and hold. Bring it up to the arm here for 3, for 2. Now listen up. Kick the leg back. Bend the knee. Peel it open. Get a little bit of a hallelujah. And then draw the right foot all the way through to the right thumb. Come into this low lunge. Use your blocks if you have them. Create that length here. Right hand to thigh. Pull yourself all the way up. Now push against, now the marshmallow's under the right front foot as you squish it. Reach up and a little bit back. Breathe. Chin into chest to start, and then you can let the head grow if it feels okay. On the inhale, come back to center. The left arm is coming forward. The left arm will hit the block or the floor. I want you to push against the right thigh before you lift that back knee up and then start to twist. Make sure the ball of that big toe and back is steady as the right arm reaches up. Breathe. So there's a twist, and then there's a twist when you focus on alignment. It can really change the way you're stretching the muscles. Roll through your right wrist, please, and then bend the elbow and bring the knuckles down towards your back. So the right hand will come down to your left rib side and you'll twist. Feel the right side of your ribs twist open with that pressure of the knuckles towards the back. Keep breathing. Take 2 more breaths. And then you'll extend the arm long, like so, like we did earlier, and peek underneath. Now you'll walk your back leg in a little bit and pull yourself all the way up to a warrior one with a twist. I drew my heel down on that. And we got the rotation of the shoulder coming up and back. We hold and breathe. If you need to adjust once you get up there, go for it. I'm going to take my socks off. There we go. Now, bring your hands to your ribs for a moment. Notice this. If you lift up your ribs a little bit more, you can twist a little bit more. Roll the shoulders down. Take 1 more breath. Maybe the right arm comes back and you lift up. And then you'll bring that left arm all the way down. Bring it to a high. Exhale low. Inhale upward facing dog. Exhale back. Take a break, please, or come with me with more push-ups. Inhale to high push-up, right leg piggybacks over left. Pause. Pause right here. Exhale, low push-up. Inhale, high. 3 more. Exhale, low. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. You can be on your knee. Exhale. Now hold it up there. Ready? You're going to pull it in. Point, flex, point it out. Point, flex, point it out. I bend the knee. Point, flex, point it out. 2 more. Point, flex, point it out. Everybody sit down on your left knee. Cross your right knee behind left and sit yourself back. Taking a little break here. We're doing that cross leg position. And if you can't get into it the way I just got into it, then you get into it any way you see fit. So I have my left knee over my right knee. This can be complicated for some people. If it's too much, just adjust here. We want to do the best we can to get our hips low. So if you end up just putting the left foot in front, that's fine. If you can bring the knee over, this is called cow face pose. These are the ears of the cow. That's what you'll do. You want to sit on a pillow, you could do that as well. Lift up nice and tall. The first thing we're going to do is twist. So around this left knee, you're going to take your right elbow, lift up through the chest and just twist. Breathe. I'm taking my left hand behind me and I'm turning it out and away. So it's that movement of the ribs again that we talked about. If you lift up a little bit more and root down through your sits a little bit more, the twist becomes just more organic. Just give it a little twist. And then pull back over to the other side, letting the arms kind of go wherever they're going to go. I like to put my left hand on the inner sole of my left foot and then tent the fingertips and back, pull me away. And then inhale back to center. Exhale, hands come forward. You may be sitting right here going, I got to stretch. Thank you very much. I don't need any more. Or you can walk it out. It's up to you. Breathe. Let the head go. Pull yourself all the way back up. So we got to get ourselves back into our table. The way I'm going to do it is rocking it forward. If that doesn't work for you, you're just going to unravel and bring yourself back into your table and hold your table. Take an inhale, lengthen and look up. Take an exhale and round. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Move through that rib. Inhale those ribs. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. Really let it go. Exhale. Ha. Push down against the tops of the feet. Roll yourself right into your downward dog. Walk out your happy feet for a moment. Maybe let your right heel stay there for a moment as you lift the left and then maybe left. And then come back. Squishy marshmallows are back. Push against them. Let the head go and just breathe. Extend the left leg up, bend the knee and peel it open. Roll through your left foot. Look at your right ankle. See that the crease of the ankle is nice and parallel. If it's starting to get like all lopsided, that means your ankle's either pronating or supinating. And then bring your left knee to your left elbow, kick it back. We'll do that 3 more times. Take your time, left knee, left elbow, kick it back. Awesome, nice job closing the ribs. I see a few of you doing it. Kick it back. On the 4th one, we pause and hold. If you're moving into that arm balance, you just drop to that lower elbow and let the ribs come down. Kick the left leg back, bend the knee, peel it open. Hallelujah. Kick the left leg all the way through. Fall into your low lunge. Tuck your back toes under, left hand to thigh. Again, squishy marshmallow now here, squish and lift. All the way up and all the way back. Ha. Come back to center. Breathe the right hand to the inside of that left foot. Now, I want you to feel the push against the thigh first because that's going to move the ribs. Tuck the back toe under. That's going to help to move that right hip around to the left. Left arm comes up and breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Inhale and exhale. Roll through that left wrist. Let the knuckles come down towards the hip and rotate open just a little more. Hey, you know that modifying, you can bring your knee down. You could come up here. You could be here. So there's all ways to modify. If I forget to say it and you're falling off the ledge, we want you to fly, not dive and, squash. So 2 more breaths. Inhale, exhale. Draw that back heel down. You're going to extend your left arm out here, right? And then pull yourself up, pulling that left arm behind you, twisting to the left. Draw your right heel down. A lot of stuff going on there, but it's an awesome, awesome pose to get your back, your ribs, your legs. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Now you can tilt yourself back a little bit if you want. If you're tilting yourself back, you gotta let that left arm rest on the right leg and lift up. I'm getting arms and legs mixed up today. Breathe. And then move into your high push-up. Inhale high. Exhale low. Inhale upward facing. Exhale back. Only if you want to come for this. Do you come into your high push-up, left leg will piggyback over right. And you'll go to exhale low, inhale up. You're doing push-ups. Exhale low, inhale up. You have 2 more. No upward facing dog, just the push-up. 1 more time. Awesome. You can hold your plank right here and kick your left leg out. You're going to bend it. You can flex, point, flex, pull it out, or you can be here. So flex, point, flex, kick it out. Flex, point, flex, kick it out. Flex, last one, point, flex, kick it out. Let's hold just for 3, for 2, for 1. Everybody come down into your child's pose for a moment. You'll take your right, actually, we have to do the, this one. We have to go into our cow face pose. So it's your left leg in front, right? You're gonna go ahead and bring your left leg in. Is it left leg? Hold on. Hold on, I gotta figure out what leg it is. It's the right leg in front. It is. You're gonna come all the way back with your right leg in front this time. Right leg in front. Sorry, I did that wrong. Right leg in front. I was ready to go right into the next session, looking at the time. Lift up your chest nice and tall. Inhale, exhale, walk it all the way out. Ooh. I have Lisa here doing yoga with me, thank God. And then breathe it up, give it a little twist. You're going to twist both sides, so I don't care which way you start. And then work the other side. So this time, before we come back into downward dog, let's just do this because we're going to get into our warrior sequence, and I want to make sure you get everything nice and stretchy. Move into this straddle position, open up your legs nice and wide, open up here. So oftentimes when we're tight here, this will happen here. We round. So think from down to up, sit bones down, front of the head up, rib cage lifts. Now bend the knees if you need to. Hold. Hold right here. Reach forward, trying to keep it nice and long. Let the chin come down between the bicep, let the head fall. Give it a hop. Now I'm flexing my toes back a lot because I'm pushing through the balls of my big toe because that makes my legs really active. So I'm actually almost flying off the ground rather than sinking into it. I'm gonna come halfway up and walk my right hand to the inside of my right thigh. Left arm will come overhead. We've done this a lot today, this arm coming over head. You can extend the arm and twist and look. You can make it more mellow, Pull yourself to the other side. Your left forearm will come down, or it can be here. Whichever works for you. Give it a little twist. Arm comes over. And then we'll rotate that arm all the way around. Move our feet together. We're back into table. Bring it right into table. Woo. Pick it up into your downward facing dog and just breathe. So now the shoulders are nice and happy. The hips are warm. We're going to do our second sun salute. Step your feet to the front of the mat. Take an inhale, lengthen. Take an exhale, fold. Inhale up to your Uttanasana and pause. Exhale to Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen. Step back to your high push-up. Exhale, low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Miss all of that if you want to. Exhale, back. Right leg will step. Inhale, warrior one. Right back down to a high to low push-up, or come with me, just change your legs. Your left leg will be coming forward, your right leg will come back. Inhale up to warrior one, second side. High to low push-up. Inhale high, exhale low, inhale up, exhale back. Hang in your downward facing dog. Look towards your fingers, jump or step to the front of the mat. Take an inhale, lengthen. Take an exhale, fold. Uttanasana, see if you can sink down a little deeper on the inhale. Feel the stretch in your ankles. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, this is our last time. High to low push-up, or if you're with me modifying, your left leg will step back. We're all coming to warrior one on the right side. Inhale. High to low push-up, take your time. If you're not doing the push-ups, just change the legs. Left leg will come forward, right leg will come back. Come up for an inhale when you're ready. High to low push-up. Inhale high, we'll all meet in downward facing dog. Come to your downward dog and hold. From your downward dog, drop to your knees, please. Your right arm will come up on the inhale. On the exhale, thread the right arm through. Right ear to the mat, left arm to the sky, and hold. So if you're more interested in getting a stretch in your shoulders, bring your left hand down and keep stretching that right arm forward. Keep dropping that right ear down. If you're interested in balance, then that left arm will come up and you're going for the balance with the left leg lifting. Whatever works for you. We're slowly going to come back, and when we do, open up your knees nice and wide. The left arm's going to come over right, and you're going to sit back in this wide-legged child's pose. Just sit back here. This is kind of fun. We're going to drop our forearms to the floor and just not forearms, sorry. We're going to drop the arms up towards the shoulders and drop the elbows down to the floor as you just let your chin go and just breathe. Now we exhale, open up the arms, and your forearms are on the floor. My hands are connected here like this, and I'm just dropping my head down. I'm in prayer with my hands, and I'm going to lift my hands up to the back of my head and hold, just like this. Hold. And then I'm going to place my hands down to the mat, lift my hips up, and rotate forward. Exhale back, sit the hips back, go back here with the prayer. So it's a little bit of a flow to get the shoulder joint. Place the palms down, lift the hips up, roll through your shoulders. See how I'm rolling? And then exhale, draw the elbows back, sit, bring the hands back up, and hold. 2 more of those. Breathe it up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale 1 more time. Pull it up. Exhale back. There it is. All the weight in the world. Lift it off your shoulders with 1 yoga pose. Come back to center. Pull it up. Here we are. Breathe. Let's do the left side, all right? Left arm comes up. Exhale. So my husband was on the bike this morning, and he pushed too hard. And I was running down, bring the left arm under, draw the left ear down. And I was running down to the basement to finish my workout on the bike. I had just rode. You guys stay there. And he was on the bottom stairs, like almost passing out. And I'm like, Dave, what's wrong? Well, he He was on the bike and he pushed too hard and he thought he was going to pass out. So all I could say to him was, just breathe, breathe. I didn't really know what to say. So I'm just saying, I don't make a very good EMT. Although it helped because he was shallow breathing because he had pushed too hard and that's what made him dizzy. So that did help. Take a few more breaths, but just don't be with me if something awful happens because I'm just going to say breathe. Take a few more breaths. Pull yourself all the way back up. I also gave him Swedish fish and he wouldn't eat it. I'm like, that's weird. Who doesn't eat a Swedish fish? Sit all the way back and just hold. He was too nauseous. Let the chin drop. Okay, I'm gonna pull my arms up first here. So this is, just loosening the shoulders that get so tight. Do that. And then I unravel. Feel when you unravel how that loosens your shoulders. You come down to your forearms. My palms come together. And it comes behind my head. Then placing the palms back, come up and exhale all the way back. Bring the arms up and over your head. Come up all the way back. Breathe it up and over your head. We get two more up and all the way back. Think about what our twist is going to feel like after this. One more to go. Up and all the way back. Sink into it for a moment. Place the hands under the shoulders, move your knees together and find downward facing dog with some loosey-goosey shoulders. Bring your right leg up, bend the knee and peel it open. This time, bring your right knee to tap your left elbow and pause. You can kick the leg out if you'd like, and then kick it back. You have three more. Right knee to left elbow. Now listen, if you want to modify, you're on your knee. We're going to bring the right knee to left elbow, kick the leg out if you'd like. On the last one, for my people who may want to go harder, you hold that leg and you pulse it up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Right leg kicks back. Step the right foot forward, come right into your crescent lunge. Take an inhale, pull it up. Take an exhale, watch this. We're going to just bend the back knee and then lift up. So it's only my back knee right now. Back knee is bending and then lifting. Two more. Back knee, lift, back knee. Now watch. Keep the back knee where it is. You straighten your front leg and then bend. Front leg. And you can use the arms if you want. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Hold the exhale. Bend the back knee now. And as you straighten it, poke that chest forward. Left elbow to the outside of right thigh. Definitely drop to your left knee if needed. Left arm will keep coming over that right thigh. Give it a twist. You're nice and warm for twist now, so go to where it feels good. We'll take 3 more breaths wherever you're at. Finish up that third one. And then before you go, extend that right arm out. Ready? And then pull yourself all the way up with the arms windmilling, settle into warrior 2. So you want to get the movement of the shoulders in that transition. Nice. Knees towards the big toe, baby toe. Nice job there. Nice adjustment. Beautiful. Sink a little bit deeper. Now rotate your palms up, both palms up. Feel your shoulders move. Hold your shoulders back there. Now just from the elbows to forearms down, turn your palms back down. So you're just going from here to here, but moving from the elbow down. And then reach that right arm up, go right into your reverse warrior. Breathe. Dive a little bit deeper into that front knee if you need it. Excellent job. And then we'll bring the right forearm to the right thigh and pause, left arm to the sky. We're going into extended side angle. Take a few more breaths. Inhale and exhale. You can bring that left arm behind you if you want, or you can extend it forward, whatever you want for your Utthita Vajrakanasana. You want to bind it and move into Bandit Ardha Chandasana. We're going to take 3 more breaths here. Inhale and exhale. If you're not finished with what you're playing with, then don't worry. High to low push-up, stay where you're at. Inhale high, exhale low. Inhale upward facing dog. Exhale downward facing dog. Let's do the left side. So the left leg lifts up, bend the knee and peel it open. We're gonna go ahead, roll through that foot for a moment, notice where you're at, and then bring the left knee all the way over to the right elbow. Kick the leg out if you want for a little bit more. Left knee to right elbow, or just tap it. Yep, keep going, you have 3 more to go. Kick it out. Pull it back. We're gonna hold it on the last one, and you can pulse it if you want. Yes, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Kick the left leg all the way back. Slide it all the way through. You're coming into crescent lunge. And when you start this crescent lunge, open the arms wide this time, bend the back knee, and just work the back knee. So I'm just working the back knee. I'm not moving the front knee. My back knee is bending. Back knee stays where it is. And then we hold, straighten the back leg. Now it's my front leg, but my back leg stays straight. Woo. And then we're gonna hold that down, bend your back knee, straighten it, twist to the left, right elbow to the outside of that left thigh. Breathe. Keep moving that right elbow to the outside. The more you get the elbow to the middle of the thigh, the more movement you have in the ribs. Place the right arm down, left arm up, give it a deeper twist. Breathe. One more breath. You're gonna release that left arm, let it come over your head for a moment, and then windmill your way all the way up. Move right into your warrior 2 left side. Sink into that nicely, it's beautiful. Move the palms open, open up the chest. Now, elbows to wrist to fingers twist, breathe, hold. Flip your front palm up and reach back, hold and breathe. Awesome. Feel that that half moon sort of look of your ribs. It's kind of so crescent moon. Feels so good. And then bring the left forearm to the left thigh. Come into extended side angle. Arm can start here or overhead. So we've done a lot of that. You choose where you need to be. Take a few more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Maybe you slide that left arm under and you come into bounded. Or maybe you just hang, but remember, nice Tana, you're lifted in the rib cage when you're here. You're not sinking, and that's where the journey is. That's how you fly. You sink, you dive, right? We want to fly. Look down towards your big toe, high to low push-up. Inhale high, exhale low, inhale upward facing. Exhale all the way back. Nicely done, everybody. Look towards your fingers, jumper step to the front of the mat. Take an inhale, lengthen. Take an exhale, fold. Come all the way up to a standing pose. Right arm will come under, right leg will come around. Hold in your eagle, just breathe. Get nice and strong with this because I'm going to add something funky that we haven't done before. We're going to unravel and we're going to curtsy the right leg behind. Pull back up. See if you can bring the right leg over into eagle again. So as you lift the right knee up, slide it behind and curtsy, pull it back up, right leg over. We'll do that 2 more times. Right leg up, curtsy, pull it up and over. 1 more time, right leg comes behind, curtsy, pull it up and hold. And then we move right into open it up, right leg comes behind, triangle pose, straightening that front leg, giving it a little stretch. Left arm to the left shin, right arm to the sky, hold and breathe. Lift up through the chest. Woo. Slowly pull your way up, turning to the right side of your mat, turn your toes in, interlock your hands and fold forward. Breathe, shake it out a little bit. Breathe, let it go. Eat a Swedish fish, whatever works. And then bend the knees, pull it up. You're turning to the front of the mat. I need you to place your hands to your hips, please, and encourage the right hip forward and the left hip back. Keeping the left hip on the left hip on the left hip, come forward. The right arm will come wherever it comes, to the outside or the inside of that toe and twist. Pavarita, I find one of the best ones to get the IT band. Take 2 more breaths. And then we're gonna exhale, fall over this leg for a moment, get centered. Drag your right foot behind your left, and then walk your hands to the left and let your hips go to the right. Come all the way back into your Malasana squat, sink deep into it. We are prepared to do crow here because we've been doing a lot of that elbow knee work. So lift your hips up. Think of that connection between elbow and knee and the use of the abdomen, back, and belly muscles. Fly into crow. There's where we fly. Or we stay here in Malasana squat and we fly just as high, pushing the heels of the hands together. On the exhale, fall forward. Let it go. Let's drop to our knees for a moment and just do one quick camel's pose. So pull it up, fingertips up your back, chin in towards chest, and give it a little camel. And then back to center. We're going to do the opposite leg coming up. So I'm going to do my left. I did right, left last time. Come all the way to stand. If you don't remember, it's okay. Probably do your non-dominant leg. Left arm comes under, left leg comes around. Hold. So when we unravel here, the leg comes behind and we curtsy. And you can come either onto the top of that foot, right here, right there, top of the foot, curtsy, come back up, bring it around, oopsies. Or you can come onto the ball of the big toe. Try it a couple times. Just see what it's like. It's really good to work the strength of that hip. And then we finish here. Leg comes around and we hold an eagle. Now don't let everything fall apart, right? Keep a connection. Left leg comes out, extend the left leg out. Open up the arms. There it is, we're flying. Maybe reach up and then right into triangle. Things are starting to feel maybe a little normal, a little bit. My brother from California called yesterday. Oh, Joanne, last week of July, Michael's coming. He called to say, I'm coming. And it's just like, oh, this is awesome. Maybe the arm comes over. It's starting to feel, hopefully we don't get too stressed out. We're going to exhale, pull ourselves all the way up, turn the toes to the long side of the mat, bend into the back knee and give it a little. I love to come down low to get that inner grind. You kind of decide where you need to. And you can move the hips around with the arms staying in place. You'll feel that in your ribs. Definitely find your bend into your right knee as well, maybe picking the heel up. We're going to come back to center and blossom. Turn to the front of the mat. Right leg is forward, hands to the hips. Left arm comes up. Go ahead and move yourself into Pavarita, revolving. Hey, lift to the ribs, twist. You know this. You guys are professionals of this now, right? And then come back to center, lie over that leg. Bring your back leg in, walking your hands to the right, your hips to the left. And then we're going to sit it all the way down with the left leg coming back into pigeon. If you prefer to try another crow, go for it. I'm running out of time, so I want to make sure everybody's on time. Here's your pigeon with your right knee. Go ahead and explore if you're flying in crow again. Maybe you're moving into a side crow, whatever works for you. If you're with me in pigeon, just enjoy that relaxed mode of pigeon, even though the muscles get tight. The right leg could come over here and you could sit lying on your back. Let's take a few more breaths. I recommend reaching for the back leg. If your front thigh is really tight, reaching for this leg is important to stretch out the front of the thigh. You could even be lying on your belly here and reach for it like this. We're all going to come out of here kicking our right leg back. If you're a flipper dogger, you'll flip your dog. If not, you'll stay here and kind of just make a circle. Which leg was just up? Was that the left or the right?
The right leg was forward.
I mean, which leg did we just do pigeon in?
Right leg forward.
Right leg.
Left leg.
Okay, so let's do the left leg pigeon, left knee to left wrist. And just breathe. Take a few breaths in and a few breaths out. I got way too much sleep last night. I get confused when I got like 8 hours of sleep. Now I had some wicked dreams. Anybody else dreaming like crazy? I had some crazy dreams last night. They're still in my head and I can't figure out what they were. Take a few more breaths. Maybe grab your back foot if you want to stretch through the front of that quad. Shut my heat off. We're going to take 2 more breaths. And then we're going to shake that left leg out. Shake it out. You can flip your dog if you're flipping your dog. Take some deep breaths in and some deep breaths out. And then we're all going to meet on our mat, sitting nice and tall right here. Lift up nice and tall. Lift up through the chest. And then exhale, come all the way down. We're going to move right into bridge pose. Lift your hips up. Walk your hands underneath. Do what you need to do there. Inhale and exhale. One vertebrae at a time comes down to the mat. We go ahead and we can lift, we're gonna lift our legs up towards the sky, please, and just hold here for a sec. Breathe yourself all the way up, rock and roll all the way up. And if you have that block, you can place it in front of you because we're gonna do a quick little exercise here. So say your block is in front of you, and I want you to just lift up nice and tall. What's gonna happen here is you're gonna sit so that I am angled a little bit to the left of my block, and I'm just gonna lift my right leg up and over the block, and I'm trying to keep my chest nice and tall. I keep my knees bent so I don't stress my back out, and I just go up and over. Just go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now switch. So now I angle myself to the right a little bit. Sit up nice and tall. Left, 10, tap, 9. If this is too much, you just modify. You can hold your arms, right? Whatever works. You're going to feel this. And then you finish it off and you hold. You can come back to center with the block in between. You clap and pull down. Clap and pull down. You can use the arms. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Grab whatever you got, as long as it's not going to fall on your head and hurt you. Pull it up and hold it. Hold it here. Reach for it. Let the legs drop. Come back. Put it in between your feet. Drop it down. Let's do that a couple more times. I'm holding a heater in my feet. I'm going to put it down so it doesn't go in my head. And then we're just going to hold the block or the ball or the videotape or whatever you have and just lift. This is it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knees in, knees to the right, head and arms to the left. We're finishing off our practice, everybody. Give it a ha. I know that energy that I just stimulated, that's just to breathe you into like this lightness, this flying over to the other side. Please take your time if you want longer. And then if you'd like to finish in a happy baby bug pose or a forward fold, please do. Whatever feels good for you. But we're going to start to move into our Shavasana. Extend your legs out long. Take some deep breaths. Take a big inhale and with an open mouth exhale go, oh my God, what did I just do? Who knows? It doesn't matter. It's done. So I want you to lie in your Shavasana. If you needed another wheel or a bridge, you take it. It will talk to you. I want you to feel the softness across the front of your skin, the side temples, the back of your throat, the veins that pop out on your neck, right? Imagine them. Imagine the way that they don't pop out so much when you relax your shoulders. You feel the energy slide down from your shoulders to your elbows, to your forearms, your wrists, your fingers. From the tops of your shoulders to the middle of your belly, to the right and left sides of your glutes, to the front of your thighs, tops of your knees, tops of your shins, tops of your feet, tips of your toes, bottoms of your feet, inner arches, outer ankles, backs of your calves, of your knees, of your quads. And then moving all the way from the backs of your quads, bottom of the spine, to the middle of the belly, to the center of your chest. You have arrived, my friends. Enjoy. If you'd like to stay longer, please do. If you're ready to get up, start to move your fingers and your toes, ankles and your wrist. Reach the arms up overhead for nice extension. Maybe squeeze the knees into the chest, move it around a little bit. Take those big inhales and exhales. Let everything fall over to the right side, head resting on your hands. That's where we kind of sip it in. You know, feel that the flying, the way that like it gave you the ability to fly a little bit of it, a little bit. Keep that for the rest of the day. You know, whatever you need to do, know that you are confident enough to fly to wherever you need to be. Remember, we show up, burn brightly, live passionately, and when the moment is over, when our work is done, we step back and let go. Victory to our spirits, peace to all beings. Let's come up to a seated position. Roll those shoulders around, lift the chest up nice and tall. Maybe move through the neck and the ears. Definitely the shoulders should feel a little bit loosey-goosey. Take an inhale, breathe it up. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Ha, hands to third eye center. Enjoy your day, everybody. Namaste. Enjoy. See you later, alligators.